Did you suddenly gain weight? Do you feel tired often? And do you feel cold sometimes? Well, you might have thyroid disease. Hi everyone, I'm Sakshi Bakshi, founder of Nutroscience and Taste, and here to talk to you about thyroid and how we can manage it. What is thyroid? Well, thyroid is the gland which controls metabolism in our body. And what is metabolism? Metabolism is simply put how our body converts food to energy. So when you have a normal functioning thyroid, that means your metabolism is normal and your body functions normally and you're able to convert food to energy properly. However, when you have too little thyroid, and that means hypothyroidism, it could lead to sudden weight gain, it could lead to feeling lethargic, cold, etc. etc. On the other hand, if you produce too much thyroid, that means your metabolism works extremely fast, your heart beats fast, you lose weight very quickly, and that is also not right. So let's get down to what causes thyroid and how we can manage it. So thyroid can happen at any age and any gender. However, there are some common risk factors that you should know. Firstly, the most important risk factor is if you have an autoimmune disorder such as Hashimoto's, or if you have diabetes, that could put you more at risk for developing thyroid. Secondly, if you have a family history, then you might be genetically more prone to getting thyroid. Lastly, women above the age of 60 or postmenopausal women are also likely to get thyroid. So there are a couple of points to remember if you have thyroid in terms of your diet. An ideal diet for a thyroid patient includes a high protein diet and with making sure that you're not starving yourself. So make sure that as soon as you get up first thing in the morning, you are having some food so that you're not hungry and feeling satiated all day long. Make sure you have lean sources of protein such as fish, poultry. If you're a vegetarian, make sure you're including nuts, seeds, lentils, and more. Another very important point to remember is that you have to avoid processed foods. And the reason is that with thyroid, sometimes you develop intolerances towards certain foods, commonly gluten. So there is a higher chance that you will develop an intolerance, and that means you need to avoid gluten in any format. And gluten is available in most processed foods these days, and also replace gluten with healthier sources of complex carbohydrates such as quinoa, rice. You can even have oats. They're great nutrition powerhouses. When we talk about thyroid, most people say avoid cruciferous vegetables. However, that's not true. That's a common myth that you cannot have cruciferous vegetables. Well, you can have it in your diet as long as you're having it in moderation and are making sure that it's in a cooked format and not consuming it raw. So you can definitely introduce and include your favorite cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage, kale, as long as you're having it not regularly. Most people think that you cannot consume soy if you are having thyroid. However, that's not true. There is no evidence to support that soy and soy products impact your thyroid gland. So you can consume your favorite tofu or edamame or soya bean products as long as it's in a moderate ratio. We will definitely recommend including it because it's a great source of protein. So let's talk about some habits that you need to follow if you have thyroid disease. Firstly, exercise regularly. I can't stress how important it is that you exercise for at least 60 minutes a day. And this could be in the form of cardio such as running, jogging, or strength training, or simply yoga. Secondly, limit your alcohol intake. Because alcohol impacts your thyroid gland and it could cause it to malfunction, it is very important that you limit it to once or twice a week at most. Lastly, make sure you're sleeping at least 8 hours a day, because only by sleeping normally and by following a normal REM cycle, your body functions in a normal manner. So I hope this helped and I wish you a good day.